Sir Gideon Ofnir is one of the main bosses that you fight at the end of Elden Ring, and it's a bit emotional that the NPC who has been helping you throughout the course of your entire journey is now a boss you have to kill. As many people know, he uses different spells depending on which bosses you kill, but no one has dug into how this is actually done in-game and what are the conditions for it. So, for starters, you should know that there are actually 7 other Gideons above the boss arena, but they are by default disabled and cannot be seen by the player. Each of them references a specific character initialization ID, which controls which equipment, weapons, spells, stats, etc. that this character has, which is how Elden Ring defines each NPC player. Now, all of these have the exact same stats, with the only difference being the spells that they wield. And looking at the event script of the game, we can see how this all plays out. So the 3 main checks that the game does is whether you have killed Melania, Blade of Miquella, Mog, the Lord of Blood, and Rykard, the Lord of Blasphemy. Depending on which bosses you have killed, it sets that specific character ID to the boss, and it has all the 8 different combinations. So as you can see, this is the default combination of spells if you haven't killed any of the 3 bosses. So let's say we have killed Rykard. What it does, it switches to that character ID that has Rykard's Rancor in that empty spell slot. Same for Melania's Scarlet Ionia and Mog's Blood Boon. Now if you have killed 2 bosses, the other spell replaces the Comet Azure spell. And finally, if you have killed all 3, it will replace the triple Rings of Light with the 3rd spell. So basically, if you have killed all 3 bosses, this is the combination of spells that Gideon Ofnir is going to have when you fight him. It's a very interesting mechanic on how they actually did this, and it actually makes the boss harder the more bosses you have killed, but on the other hand, you will be stronger as well, so it all balances itself out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other things that you might to know its in-game workings, let me know down in the comments below.